Hey, Star Wars CCG players, fans, and folks who just really like seeing my face at 9:30 Central Time. It is Garrett Larson, Dead Body, along with Crazy Carl Koenig. We are here to stream the OCS playoffs between Sam Tashima playing light and Bill Pittman, Stimpy playing dark. Looks like we've got Court versus Clones.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
This one will be an interesting match. So Clones was definitely not the deck type I would have put Sam on. Sam is very consistent with his QMC and no idea style decks, so I think Droid General Clones fits right into that line, but I've not seen him play it before, so this will be interesting. It's fun to see Clones at a high-level event.
Yeah, and some of the discussion leading up, those were kind of the two decks that I know Bill was kind of considering that Sam would be playing. So he went with a pivot and something that he's been practicing and working on, the matchup for QMC, and no idea. So it's going to be interesting if he's got some lines and knows what he wants to do against Clones, which we haven't seen really get a lot of play in stream matchups, or a lot of widely broadcast matchups. I know Wayne Cullen played it at Worlds, and it's seen some pieces in other events that it hasn't really been at the forefront in a lot of highly competitive games. So this should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes for Sam. I know AJ played Clones in the last Sidious, the scrimmage for Sidious event, I believe, and did pretty well with it. And it certainly fits into the style Sam sort of plays, which is scrubby guys and just give yourself lots of options and lines. I see he's starting Superficial Damage and Battle of Geonosis, so he's getting out the... we expect we're going to see guns.
Yeah.
And shooting down aliens, and I think we're going to see some definite piles of guys.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting watching this go back and forth, because both decks have really good retrieval engines, with Clones being able to bring back the clones to the cloning cylinder, and then on the set side of the objective, being able to retrieve, a Republic character or card back, and then on the flip side with Court, just the constant retrieval from as long as you're being aggressive and attacking. So
yeah, and that's really going to be it. Like, this could very well be a game where time comes into play, because both decks do their best when battling.
Yeah. So turn one for Court, we see Stimpy pull no Hutta. He pulls a docking bay. One of the Taco Bills in the chat and brings up that it's interesting that Sam didn't start a good blaster. So Bill's thinking the line probably stacked the audience chamber, which is usually the play against Court. And what's interesting is that some of the evasion that Court has doesn't really work with, with None Shall Pass and a few other things. So.
I mean, it does in some of the... we could very well end up seeing a battle with a couple scrubby aliens versus a couple clones, while
Stunning Leader
eliminates Proxima, Jabba, and Kenobi on both sides. There's definitely a shot there. I think the no...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I just think the no blaster is exactly what you said. You're not going to win this in a drain race. You don't need the ping race. You need the damage, and you need the battle. And that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
So Bill goes Jabba right away. Jabba to go get Scum. And I'm assuming he'll be backing him up with somebody and probably sitting on a... I'm assuming he's hoping he's sitting on like a Greedo.
A Greedo and barrier, so it's going to be interesting. Like,
yep, because Nutshell Pass is going to do nothing.
Mm-hmm. With only 2 force left, you know, it's going to be interesting on whether or not he draws up. We've seen him play oppressive. It's interesting because you have to, I mean, even if you don't have the barriers, you have to make Sam respected. So how much do you draw is going to be interesting. Do you draw one?
So he didn't go get anything. He didn't go get HUD influence. He doesn't have the ability to activate anything.
He can activate with power though.
Oh, he can. Okay, it's power. That's what I was looking for. Is I thought.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he can't activate one, so he can still bluff the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I don't know. That's a. I think Sam's got to respect it, but at the same time, like if Sam's got a couple guys he can come down with, even if he comes into the barrier, like.
Yeah, we didn't go over this at the beginning, but we saw Rebel leadership play it at the very beginning. So we know he has General Kenobi in his hand.
Yeah.
Again, Tom's pointing out that oppression is probably protection for Alter. That's usually why you pull it in this matchup.
Yeah, you just don't want Scum getting altered right now and ruining your life. So. Alright, so Sam's doing some thinking. Jumped right to deploy phase, put out the 2-0 Camino site.
Which he pulled from the objective.
Yep.
Or, I'm sorry, from the site.
Yeah, the site pulled the doesn't pull the system, but it pulls the Camino sites. Just peeling one to court.
Maybe Sam's opening hand just wasn't ready for that type of aggression, so he loses a lightsaber, which, you know...
That's a little unfortunate. Yeah. I'm...
Because most clone decks that I've seen are only running 2 lightsabers, maybe the Destiny 5 Qui-Gon lightsaber to be pulled by General Kenobi. So
yep.
My guess is Sam wants to go down to the audience for when he knows his appointment. So he draws up to 14, saves 2, and go.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I guess he needs to be in. He wants to be going in and starting the attack, but I'm almost a little surprised he didn't go Kenobi with the saber to the pit and then plan to walk him in.
Yeah, so Bill does now how to verify to go see nothing in there, but at least gives him some lines of what he could potentially pull, especially if he has a Felix Advisor in his hand, or, you know, can use the ACs once per game to download an alien. So
yep.
We'll see where he goes with this line.
I would expect that was an alien pull, or an alien verify, to make sure he's got, like, Proxima in there so he can go fetch her and
check to see if the passenger deck is also in the deck, so in case it's doing for Select Advisor. So.
Yeah. Nothing worse than doing a once per game that gets you what you don't want. Exactly, Proxima. Like I said, that's a pretty standard court line now. He can start filling his hand with aliens and try and get stuff rolling. Now, is he grabbing a docking bay or is he grabbing a ship here?
Not starting the Republic fleet makes you think that he doesn't have much. So Stinger comes down to Nalhutta, which is an interesting line because that way you can start earning for free to satisfy battle order, and it's not going to draw Destiny, but you know it probably tells you that Stimpy likes his hand to come down with just a ship, or is not putting Sam on a lot of space.
And I think it might just be not putting Sam on much space. Like Clones decks aren't. Ponda Baba going into the audience chamber. That one surprises me a little bit. I thought he's usually you want him with Woof up in space.
I think this goes down back to the not believing Sam has a lot of space.
Yeah, because Ponda's not going to do it. He doesn't have another smuggler. there.
He's just a dude.
Yeah, because neither Proxima or Jabba are smugglers, so he's just forfeit fodder.
Which,
like he's a jag.
Bill's got to be careful if his plan is to stunning leader this battle, because Honda against some clones is going to be bad.
Yeah, exactly what we talked about. A stunning leader could actually be very interesting. And yes, you're right, chat. Ponda's text is probably not going to come into play against Luke this game either, as I don't foresee a Luke coming down.
So we have some action. General Kenobi comes down. Here's the barrier.
There's the barrier, and I think you're okay with the barrier. Like, you knew the barrier's coming. Yep, grab the barrier.
Yep. Is there a sense?
So, no, I didn't. I wouldn't expect any senses here.
Yeah, you always assume a sense. Clone Trooper for free.
Yep. So, Clone Luke is about 3 sets away, Tom. But he's only going to be legal in the April OCS, so, it's not a super necessary card. Death Star Sentry coming down. So a lot of the clones deck I've seen haven't run necessarily a pile of clones. Like Death Star Sentry, usually they're not deploying, this isn't Destroyer Droids. We're going to deploy 4 or 5 to a site if you can. They're just deploying a few and just trying to grind you out on the ground, and with things like Rebel Ambush, keeping everybody alive, gets interesting. So, grabbing the saber for Kenobi.
Yep, and the blaster.
Okay, there's a blaster from hand. I was going to say, he doesn't have a blaster to take advantage of superficial. So, I don't expect... Oh, there's another blaster from hand.
Uncivilized.
I'm not entirely sure what stream Dan is watching, as he just called us gentlemen. That's... Ooh, I don't usually get called that until I'm being asked to leave someplace.
I feel like I'm about to be punished by, a parent.
Yeah.
And here comes
here's Cody. So Sam had a good hand, and I think Sam will battle here. Yeah, I think Sam will battle here without
100%.
Even without Kenobi, you're okay with that. Like, this is a... he'll get one battle, Destiny.
He's going to get 2 shots, one that can be redrawn.
And
using Kenobi's tech to pull, I'm guessing, yep, here comes Rex.
Or is he just going to go Rex and not battle? Or Rex deploys -1, doesn't he? So he could still battle even with Rex. Yeah, this could just be shoot everybody down and end it quick. Yeah, Greedo could be... Greedo could make things interesting, and maybe that's why he didn't deploy Rex, is if Greedo comes down, he's going to have to use that force to fire. Oh, ceasefire. Okay.
All right, so Voyeur comes off, and Duro.
I don't hate that play.
I mean, you gotta keep Proxima and Proxima more than anyone alive. So that's probably what Bill's line they're thinking is there.
Yep.
Although with one Destiny, at most you're clearing a gun.
Probably. I mean, even best case scenario, you draw like a 5 and you clear the 2 guns, but now Kenobi's there with a saber next turn.
Well, I mean, of course, the odds of them drawing 2-5.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's the odds of them killing more than one gun is slim, but they will kill probably one gun.
Yeah, so
Jabba doubles Proxima. Get that sweet, sweet 2 power.
So Sam draws a Clone Trooper for Destiny. So
Ponda Baba dies.
Yep.
And Bill says, okay, you were just a jag anyways. Your job was to die. There is 1-5.
Which will get canceled.
Yep, so Cody stops that one.
Yep.
Let's see the second one here. It's a 3. So we're going to stack a gun and call it a day.
Yep.
So a whole lot of build-up there for nothing to happen. I mean,
Greg
Sam's stacking a gun.
Yeah, Greg points out that Sam is thrilled to see None Shall Pass in his reserve deck, and you know it's going to be a while before he can draw into that, because next turn, Force Push isn't going to be, an option, so...
None Shall Pass only hits Rebels. Like, Sam's thrilled to see None Shall Pass because it means it's a completely dead card in this matchup. It's a forfeit. It's a 5 destiny. Like, all right, I don't care.
Can you get rid of all that, that stupid comment and post?
Well, we'll clean it up we'll clean it up before it goes to YouTube. We'll make us all sound like geniuses. Yeah, I do think this battle ended up perfectly happy. I think both players are perfectly content with the way that battle ended up. Bill only lost Ponda, which is great for him. And Sam only lost a blaster, which he's fine with.
But
this is going to be the turn.
Yeah, with 9 force, 10 card hand, what can he do to reinforce these?
I mean, it's 9. It's 9 force in Scum. That can be 17 guys. Like, maybe not 17, but Scum. Bill could legitimately be.
The efficiency there is good, but it's more the 10 card. What are the 10 cards? Right?
Yeah, it's. He didn't have Greedo. Which is bad, but he does get to Proxima, and let's see, Greedo right here would be really good. Oh, or Boba Fett Bounty Hunter. All right.
Broke Boba it is.
So he must be running 2 in this deck, because he didn't...
Or the Nel Hutta Shuffle.
Oh, did he Nel Hutta Shuffle? Yeah, okay. He didn't Nel Hutta Shuffle.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Am I just missing that? He drained for 1 at Nel Hutta. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yep. So. Oh, yeah. Greedo plus Crack Fett would be insane, but I don't think we're going to see Greedo, because if he had Greedo, he'd have played him last turn. You absolutely react with Greedo to that battle. So... I would be really curious if Sam is sitting on... if Sam was sitting on the Blasted Orchid, he'd have played it in his battle to just pound on poor Ponda Baba.
Yeah.
So...
It's really going to be key in whether or not Bill has another Bounty Hunter to go with Boba Fett Bounty Hunter.
Yeah. You got to imagine he'll have Cad Bane, he'll have Aura Singh... He'll have Greedo. He'll have... I'm trying to think of what other bounty hunters are definitely going to be in there. Django. Yeah, he's got to have a bounty hunter to follow up with. It's just... If he ended up with one of the expensive ones... I think you still have to battle into Sam here. I don't think you can not battle.
So we do see Crack Fett come down.
Even if it costs... He's going to battle for free, but even if it costs you, you're not drawing anything this turn, I think you can't not battle this turn.
There's Aura.
Okay, so it is the... It is the bounty hunters we were talking about.
Yep.
So... They're tracking us to activate one. I'm not sure I love that play. I think I would have liked to have that to subtract from a Destiny.
I think Sam's probably anticipating the Greedo play, needing to take a couple shots.
Yeah.
The Sail Barge comes down.
All right, so we're just definitely going to battle and lose Boba Fett here?
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's not a...
I mean, he wanted to get the 0 out of his deck. I understand that. Yep.
I mean, it's not like he was going to not battle.
Right.
And...
No option to keep that alive.
Well, if he would have not battled and just paid the 2 maintenance, but, I would not have liked that play at all.
No.
That would have just been walking into a sorry about the mess.
Yeah. So Aura draws a 4 and a 3.
So Aura's going to hit Kenobi. So that's... Not great if Sam doesn't have a leadership. Like, this is the spot where if Sam has a leadership to just limit Bill to 1, that's going to be real big.
Yep.
Because without that, I think you lose the AC here. That 4 Destiny is going to hurt, and he didn't have an ambush.
Right.
So
we're going to see Kenobi swinging at that, which, I mean, I think I'd rather see the Proxima, because if you know he doesn't have any Court, he's going to lose that regardless. So.
Or he's sitting on like a sorry combo.
Yeah.
And wants Fett's giving him 2 Destiny, so Fett's the guy to kill.
We'll see if that is the line.
That's the only way that line makes sense, because... Alright, I don't love not going after Proxima there. Proxima is the engine for this deck. Proxima keeps him alive and feeds his guys. I don't like that.
You know, the other thing that the chat is bringing up is that maybe Clash is the next play, and that's why he activated, but I figured he'd have done that for just a shot. So
he can't Clash because Battle Order Clash would have cost him 3.
Yeah.
So that was why it made sense to activate with the 1. I mean, so he gets the extra Battle Destiny. Maybe he's hoping to just clear both ways.
Which is possible.
And wouldn't be a terrible thing. Like, all right, 3 for Battle Destiny. Let that one go. You don't care about that at all. You're basically just holding to cancel a 5.
There's
so
5.
We'll cancel that one, I'm assuming. Yep, Rex cancels. There's a 4, so we're up to 7, which is a clone and a gun so far. And a 2. So I think Sam's going to be able to let someone live. I think he can get here with 2 clones and a gun, and Cody can live, which would be really big for him here. Oh, that is not what he wanted to draw.
No, but then...
Oh, Kenobi to add 1. Yeah. He needs a 4. That's not enough, because that's just Jabba, I think, because Proxima, they're both forfeit for 6. That leaves 1 guy. Well, the flip side is, does Bill really want 1 guy left there when Cody's gonna live? I don't know. Because Bill doesn't have any force to move anyone away. Like,
Proxima goes.
Expect we'll see a gun stacked here. Yeah, there was no way for Bill to lose Jabba and Proxima. The attrition of 6 and no battle damage means he was going to be stuck with 1 guy likely facing off against Cody. And
you know that Sam has Rex in his hand.
Yeah. And he can't barrier because barrier's grabbed.
Right.
So this is... Oh, he didn't keep Cody. He instead kept the trooper with the gun. I don't hate that.
Let me see AJR.
And AJR. Ooh, Jedi's Resilience to grab. Ooh, I don't like the position Bill's in right now. You're going to see Cody and... Or not Cody. You're going to see Rex and General Kenobi jumping. Although Rex doesn't add the Battle Destiny right now, so...
No, but he's another shot.
Yeah. This... I don't like the position Bill's in.
Yeah.
And I don't think Bill likes the position Bill's in right now either.
And we go straight to the play. Here comes Cody.
Rex, you mean?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Rex.
Yep. We'll fix that one in post, too.
Thanks.
So, and Cody. Oh. So we're not even bothering with General. It was like, nope. We're just, insert the Ralph, I'm in danger. Yep. It does not look like Jabba's in a good spot right now. Thanks, Cody.
Uncivilized blaster coming down, so going on to Rex.
Oh, going down to Cody instead.
After the misclick, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's really just a gun. So gives you an extra ping if it's on Kenobi.
And it's very nice that he didn't have to ask for a revert on that.
Yeah, it's just
still in deploy.
Transfer and let it go.
Mm.
So honestly, I don't think Sam needs anyone else here. Like,
no,
this is
you're gonna win the battle for sure.
Yep.
Which will flip Sam onto the 7 side of his objective. And we'll see if Sam has another slight weapon malfunction in his hand. If he doesn't need it.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I'd play it, honestly.
Yeah, because like you're gonna do some in this battle.
Like I'm not even sure. Like if I'm Sam, I want to draw, but at the same time, like I might just pay 4 and kill Scum and tell Bill to see what
other tricks.
See what his answer is, because like he's gonna kill Jabba, he's gonna overflow.
Well,
maybe not.
That's 1 again.
That's
unfortunate.
Sam running 2 Hoojixes? No, he shuffled.
When he pulled the blaster.
Yep.
I think Gem Shuffle's trying to keep Bill in this game right now.
Yeah. Gem's like, I don't want this to end this quickly. There's another 5 out of... I've seen more 5s drawn in court than I expected to.
Oh.
So it'll be Jabba and a couple here, which is fine. So...
He's down 7. Jabba's forfeit went down 3. So it's going to be Jabba and 3, or hopefully Bill has a kick.
Yeah, this has potential to be... Sam can just let that Hoojix sit there. I don't like the spot Bill's in right now. That battle did not go the way he needed it to last turn. And that led to this being a bad spot for Bill.
Yeah, because some of your key cards are going to be...
It does have the Gick, which is good. But, like, you're going to be having cards buried here.
Yeah, because he's lost the Proxima, he's lost Jabba.
Yep, and there goes Scum.
Yep.
Which I think is the right play. Like, it stinks for Sam to be like, I have 5 cards in hand. But force him to...
I mean, you're not battling into those 5 cards.
Yeah. So someone correctly pointed out to pull Simple Tricks needs to come out right now. Just in case. Like, I don't know what Sam's got or what Bill has for spot retrieval like that, but a Simple Tricks wouldn't be a bad play. Because Bill
plays No Escape, so that could be a card that he drew. But we saw Drone for Destiny, so the odds of it being his hand are very low.
Yeah, and he probably isn't running a lot of effect pullers to go get it. This could be... Bill's going to need to just grind for... This might be a grind differential game. Back before strength of schedule was the way the game was played, there were definitely games I remember playing that were just grind out to lower differential as much as you can and worry about the next game. So... Sam not playing QMC, Dan, I think was the right call. I think Sam probably realized everyone was putting him on QMC. So playing something different is the right play.
To be fair, I think it was... So we see pay 3 to drain for 1. That tells me...
I don't like that play at all. We've talked about this. If you're paying 3 to drain for 1, you're losing the game. Like, there's very rarely is that the right play.
he must not have enough in his hand to feel confident he can go down anywhere and hold it. So
yeah, and that's the point he's at, where it's just oh wow, he's eating to his own court here. Ooh, that was. Yeah, I mean, Sam's only got 5 cards, but one of them's Obi, so you have to respect that. Bill's not happy right now. I mean, the upside is he's taking a drain of 2. Like, this isn't a huge loss right now, but he needs something.
I mean, a couple of things going for Bill that's going to give him the time to stabilize is that Sam's not going to get the drain bonus on his side of the 7 because he doesn't have a Jedi or Padawan there. So it's just going to be a drain to get the audience chamber.
Yeah, it's
moral victories at this point.
Yeah, Sam's not doing a ton of damage right now, but Sam also gets to draw a bunch and stabilize. So.
Yeah, there's no ping.
Yeah, there's no ping. Greg trying to come in late and be all smart, like, oh no, never mind, that card's not there.
Greg, this isn't mine, your Shadow Collective clones matchup at World Constellation where we just shot each other 73 times.
I think Greg, as a new ally, is just telling us, though, that Sam definitely has good blaster in here, which we did see it drawn for Destiny.
Yeah.
So there was a whole lot of blasting. So Zuckuss and Mist Hunter, old school, and None Shall Pass from hand. No shock there. I think
None Shall Pass. Key card in this match.
Yeah, and I think Bill is basically just saying there's no space. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Ayla to the audience chambers. Sam just says, fine, I will hold my drain, and that's it.
Yeah. Now it's going to be a drain of 3.
Yep. And
Sam running 3 Jedi lightsaber. Not crazy. We see him click on the cloning cylinder, which means he's going to play the...
trying to stack one, and did not have another dead clone. So... yeah, I don't think I'm not sure he needs the Jedi lightsaber on Ayla at this point. Like, without Scum, I don't think Bill can go to the audience chamber. I think at this point...
and Sam has 3 shots at the 18, so at this point...
yeah, you're...
go wide. Can you, do a Probot play into the O2, or, Shelly, the full Probot.
Yeah. I think you'll see a stack the sail barge at the pit.
Or, you could, that's probably the play, because if you try to go to Sam's site, he's going to be able to use the text from the objective. Really anything to kind of go back and forth. So
yeah. So Kenobi goes to the edge of the pit, Dan, where he can stand above it. No, I think Bill's got to stack the sail barge and...
because he's got to stop the bleeding from his own objective.
Yeah, and start at least he's draining for free, and just grind the differential as low as he can so he can come back with whatever he's got for light side and make a play on this. So he does get the Jabba's Haven retrieval because Sam did not pop Simple Tricks. I think that was a mistake. I think Sam... Simple Trick should have come out here as he's dropping Aura. He's not going to make a play for the audience chamber, is he? Like, that feels like all kinds of terrible, like...
yeah, because he can't target Ayla.
Yeah, I think he's just grabbing her in case Kenobi comes down.
Yeah, it's got to be to go to the sail barge.
Yeah, her and a couple guys on the sail barge, so if Kenobi comes down, Sam at least has to be concerned that he's going to get whacked and forfeit 0. But who else is he deploying with? Like, the downside of Scum is when you lose Scum and you lose that deploy bonus. All his dudes are expensive. Like, he's probably, with 13 force, he's deploying at most 3 guys, maybe? Like, Aura, Greedo, somebody, maybe?
I mean, you could play Shelly to your own site for free. She can be used depending on what's in his reserve deck. You know, you can go get P59 or Iggy's 5.
Well, Shelly gets them from Lost.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And he has
and I haven't seen any Lost droids. So
it's not that.
you're thinking of Darrow goes and gets it. And he lost Darrow. Yeah. So a lot of thinking here from Bill, which I think makes sense. Like, this is a key spot because Sam's got 8 cards in hand. You know he's got a Kenobi.
You know what he doesn't have? Kusha.
Yet. Unless he really is running 2, which would be sort of insane.
Okay, so we have Mara coming down to the audience chamber.
I don't like any bit of that. Oh, he did have a second scum. All right.
I hope
still don't like any bit of that.
I hope Bill remembers Ayla's text. That's all I'm going to say for it.
My guess is he doesn't, but he probably doesn't have a lot of other options. Like, you're shooting at the clones, and you're just trying to run Sam out of... Trying to wear Sam out of guys.
Yeah. Particularly Rex and Cody. Like, Cody is the...
Yeah. You know, he's already cost 1 Cody. You kill a second Cody, you can start trying to grind, but, like, here's where if Sam's got a... Ooh, now we're getting a little interesting. You got to imagine he's got a first-gen armor, but does he have 2? So, with Dr. E there, I think you're taking both shots at Cody. Like, even if he drops the Gen 1 armor doesn't protect him for the entire turn, I don't think, does it?
I think... Let me get this card, hold on.
Yeah, this is where if we were good at this in post, we'd have the little overlays to pop up and be like, what does this do?
Your turn, your clones are armor +2, or if a clone in battle, cancel any erupt. But doesn't security control prevent your clones from being...
Security patrol prevents their...
texting.
Yeah. Yeah, their game text can't be canceled, which is fine.
So we see a reacting clone from the cloning cylinder, which...
Okay, that's fine. So here's the swing at Cody. And doesn't try and stop the swing. There's that Guri. That's not really what Bill wanted there. So that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So now Sam's got to have an answer for that, or Dr. E's going to eliminate the gun, which is actually very good for Sam, or very good for Bill, just to not only kill Cody, but kill a gun as well. That's
a nice play.
That's good for Bill. So now this second shot, I think you go after the clone with the gun. Like, I think you're just trying to take the guns off table. You can't target Ayla. Rex isn't adding anything really there. Rex only adds at episode 1 sites, so I think Aura tries to shoot the other clone with the gun and take another gun off the table, and Sam's going after Aura, which is fine. I think because you don't want Aura to be the one who lives and take a shot at Kenobi.
Yeah, and you target it and use the clone that allows for a redraw. So if he draws a 6, that's going to hit her.
Yeah. Yeah, he got her.
Yep.
So, yeah. Bill's like, I will pass on using Dr. E's text to kill Aura.
At least Bill is finding some humor in this. Now, I was playing MHC in a game, and I actually, he was playing clones, I was playing Shadow Collective, and I actually galled Proxima out of a battle he initiated because I didn't want to have, like, the huge
It's always the fun stuff when you're like, well, I didn't intend to use that. Yep. So Bill's.
I thought MHT something that I was happy.
Bill's going at that clone, and that's a ding.
Got him.
So that's.
Court drawing 5?
Bill was not in the spot he wanted to be in here.
No, but this battle is turning out. I mean,
that was a solid recovery. It's going to cost him Mara and Dre. Like, he's going to lose all his guys.
And Scum next turn.
And Scum again. But I think you got to figure he's out of Cody's. And you're running him, you killed 2 blasters. You killed Cody. You're trying to slowly but surely just grind him out of guys. Like, you're not winning. I don't think Bill at this point is planning to win this game. It is can he grind him down enough to pull a win?
We see Rex take a shot at Dr. E. We see a 5.
Yep.
Which withdrawal is going to hit, and a 1.
And a 1, yeah. So Dr. E's hit. I mean, he's forfeit, -3, so he's effectively forfeit 0.
Mm-hmm.
Mara's forfeit 7, though. She's probably going to cover most of this. Bill needs a good destiny here. Bill needs to not draw like a 2 or 3. 5 solid, because the Clone Trooper I think only forfeits for 4, so I think you get Rex there. So yeah, Rex is forfeit 5. So total battles he's -1. Never mind. So. He gets 1 guy, and
which
that's going to be gross if he sees another not Hoojix. Ooh.
Yeah.
So
now,
13.
Most of the characters still have their forfeit. They just can't be used to satisfy attrition. So who's going to clear this?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Which is probably better for Bill, because he doesn't want to have the counter beat.
Yeah, Bill has no interest in getting counter beat, but I think you're right. Because Aura won't cover attrition, but she does cover forfeit, so he's fine. He's not, that battle went as good as it could have for him. He's not in a good position right now for that battle, but that did what it did. And I assume at this point Sam's going to activate. Use 4 to cancel Scum, 3 to drain for 3, to bury Scum, and then Bill's
so life force counts right
stuck.
Now at the start of Sam's turn is Bill has 23 down, 9 in hand, and Sam has 27 down, 8.
Yeah. And they both occupy 1 battleground. Bill's is just a drain of 1, where Sam's is a drain of 3. So, Cold Feet to play a shield and give Bill another 5, because Court drawing 5s is apparently a thing now and is not bad. So I'd expect here we'll see, Scum's going to get canceled and then drained to bury it. Sam has been stacking clones. He's been playing them, and he did just lose 2 in that battle.
Mm-hmm.
Which will get stacked on his turn, but Sam's played this very well.
Yeah.
So Sam has, I've not seen any mistakes Sam has made. Honestly, I've not really seen any mistakes from Bill.
No, it was just Sam's opening hand in that battle at the AC, he had more stuff.
Yeah. Bill needed a Greedo or something like that. So there's P59 off the top. So now Shelly gets interesting. Yep. So the hidden weapons would have been interesting, and now Chelly gets a little interesting as she can go and fetch that P59.
Mm-hmm.
And
pulling a blaster and misses.
And I actually think Bill needs to spread a little bit here. Like, I think you need to take the concern of Kenobi. Like, you're going to have to face him anyways, but spread out, start draining, and he's got resistance in play now, so cap that drain at the AC to 2, and hope.
And we see Sam reinforce the AC with Yoda. So
yeah, I mean, Sam is just saying, nope, this is my AC. With two scums gone, I don't think Bill's contesting it at this point.
No, I think you're exactly right. Bill is going to do his best to try and spread. Know that next turn he's going to see Kenobi and a clone come down, and he put it up on the table to kind of hold that without taking a huge amount of overflow. So.
Yeah, I mean the problem is there's only 4 battlegrounds on table right now, and Bill can't go to one of them. Yeah. But like the AC is a battleground, but Bill's not touching that at this point.
And you got to kind of go to the pit, even though it's a drain of 1, because you got to turn off your own.
Yeah, you can't be eating to court, so you go to the pit.
Yeah.
And there we see Cad Bane to the pit, which is solid.
Mm-hmm.
He may not have Afra and Zamwessel, so he can cancel immunity.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have something else, though. Like Velkin to at least add to the drain there. Oof. That's not the play you really wanted there. I mean, it's fine, but Bill's behind right now. This is just a grind. Try and grind some force.
Yep.
Does not leave himself any and can't activate with Power of the Hut. So that's potentially bad. I mean, I guess he's probably not too worried about, he can't throw a barrier. There's no reason to tease it. You'd like to have been able to grab if Sam played something worth grabbing, but I expect we'll see just Sam pay 3 to drain for 3. Like, Sam's doing the same thing. Just force him to lose cards. Like, that's...
We see Ellis from hand, Greedo from reserve deck, and Fire from reserve deck.
So this is where if Sam's got any sort of just splashable space, Bill just cries. Like, Bill's all in on that Stinger is just holding the system and doing nothing, and he doesn't have to worry about it if, Sam comes down with any sort of space. This goes from, well, we'll grind it out to, all right, Bill's done. Well, we haven't seen anything drawn for Destiny yet. We haven't seen anything like that, so I don't think he's got any. I think Bill is safely holding Nalhutta with that. He's just got to figure out how to get some more damage through. And Sam, likewise, really, I think, wants to figure out a way to bump up his damage a little bit. Like, I wouldn't even necessarily hate seeing Kenobi and a clone at the Geonosis site. Just fine, I'm going to add another drain of 2. Like, I'll pay and drain, and that's all I need to do. So, Sam tried for another blaster and missed. He may not have too many left in the deck.
Which for Bill may be a blessing, because having the clone come down, try and shoot the sail barge, it can be a +1. You can redraw Destiny, so it's not inconceivable.
Yeah, but I think you can all jump off the sail barge, like... while on Tatooine with a skiff. Oh, Bill's not running any skiffs, huh? So I think they can jump off the sail barge because it's open, so it's a... Alright. So Sam giving up another verify after he already verified once. I think he forgot what he was looking for. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling so much when I do that. Like, oh, what did I need to look for? Crap, I forgot.
Or you just don't trust the Gem Shuffle and you want
So
Kenobi is going down to...
thought open vehicles you could jump off of. It's possible I'm...
The bad land.
So just what I said. Throw Kenobi, throw Kenobi, throw a clone, and just bump the drains.
Yeah, because that'll be a drain. I'm paying for it, but it'll be a drain of 5.
Yeah. But at this point, you're okay with paying for it. Like, your stuff is in play. And you're just saying, fine, I'll pay 5 to drain for, or pay 6 to drain for 5, while you drain for 2 for free. Like...
and force Bill to do something to change that math. So.
Yeah, because the math right now is definitely on Bill's side, or on Sam's side. You know, and Bill doesn't have scum anymore to really change that, so he needs to get ahead of that. Yeah, it's possible if the sail barge gets shot, everybody dies, and that might have been what Sam was hoping. Like I said, it's possible I have that wrong. It's possible the old sail barge has that text, and that's what I'm thinking of. So this is when I don't see the cards enough. I don't remember exactly what they do. So going and shooting up the sail barge would have been amusing. But without a gun, it probably doesn't have. So Bill getting his free drains of 1 and 1 in, and Yoshi, I'm sure, is just going to lose from... Oh.
Lost a slight weapons malfunction from reserve.
Off reserve. I don't...
And a Hujik from reserve deck. I don't think a Hujik is going to come into play.
I don't think so, but I don't love losing from reserve here. Like, I don't know what's in his 9-card hand, but, like...
I love it. His third Cody.
Going sail barge to give up a verify, which is fine. What does Bill have that he can pull now, though? Or is he just seeing what's there? I guess he can pull a ship or a...
He's just verifying his reserve deck.
Yeah. See what he needs to draw into or what he wants to do here. Because I don't think he'll be able to get resistance satisfied. Like, he's got to take one of those sites from Sam, and I don't see that happening.
And you really don't want to have him battle back into you, because then that's another retrieval. Okay, Chelly is...
So there's Chelly, who's going to go grab P59.
Yep.
But give him another drain of 2 to try and impact the math a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're Bill, hopefully you drew into Crowbot. Yep. And Crowbot can go to Boss Nath, which is what happens. So this gives you, you just got to go wide and try to match the math and try to just lower the diff as much as possible.
Go wide and, try and lower diff. Make it... You got to make Sam do something. This is your change the math. Now you're draining for 6 to his 5, and your stuff is free.
Imagine that Sam's got to have Ahsoka with lightsaber, Anakin, another type of clone. We haven't seen Hop, which you normally would see in this deck. I think one of the other new clones, and we haven't seen Mace come down yet. So it'll be interesting to see, because Shelly's sitting alone. Hopefully Bill has a Gick.
Yeah, I think this is Bill saying, I have a Gick to do the spread, and if you come at me, I'm okay with you stranding your guys at utterly worthless locations.
So Bill stays 3. The other drain is now, still 3. So you had Influence, None Shall Pass, and Fury, all from reserve deck. So like Sam, Bill must love the 7 cards in his hand.
Yeah. I mean, Bill's in a different position, though. Bill's not trying to maximize his win right now. Bill is trying to stay alive. Sam needed to maximize his win for this.
Now, will we see Sam drain at the Geonosis site, or does he force to deploy Mace and or someone else to take out both of the people occupying? All right, so we see Clone Trooper from hand.
In front of Afra. I'm wondering if Sam's thinking the same thing I was about the sail barge, which is your guys can jump off. Because if you didn't have the gun...
Yep. Here's another Clone Trooper from the cloning cylinder.
For Afra, which... Like, you're okay with that. I guess, so the clones have the...
While with your clone, draws 1 battle, Destiny is unable to otherwise.
Yeah, so, but they have the ability... There's something with clones lets them warp to a site you occupy, isn't there? And there's something...
The objective...
Yeah.
Your clone may make a regular move using land speed for free to a battle location. So,
yeah, I thought there was...
But it's still missing one of the sites that was pointed out in the chat. The assembly area would need to be the site.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I thought there was a site that... Or a card that led you... Or maybe it's a clone that lets you move your guys. Oh. Sam misses on another gun pull, which I don't think was super... Bill's just saying everything's 4+ in there. So Afra's going to die, which is fine, but like Sam strands his 2 clones there, and I think Bill's okay with that. Like if he's going to try and come after somebody, like knowing that's 2 clones Sam can't do anything with.
I mean, Sam's going to retrieve 1 from the battle because he'll be able to take a card back into hand. So he'll be able to get back Cody or Rex or...
He may have 2 saved for Greedo. Like, he went and got Greedo with Utaguta. Like, I'm not sure I'd even play Greedo. Like, maybe if you're going to then draw Battle Destiny and...
You kill one of the clones. You know he lost to Hujix. This might be Sam's, like... Or Bill's last, like...
Try and...
Damage.
Yeah, try and counterbeat.
Yep.
You drop Greedo, so it gives you a guy. You draw Battle Destiny, hope it's low.
There's the reacting Greedo.
Yep.
Now does Sam have a react cancel?
Apparently not. The Rebel Ambush, so he keeps his guys alive.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
So he'll get another Destiny next turn.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is where you're going to try and P59 and... Because Greedo forfeits for 6, so he's, he's fine.
If Sam draws low, then he just leaves Shelly.
And I think Bill was his whole 4+, like, I don't think Sam draws low here. Yep, there's the 6, so that's Greedo.
That's Greedo.
Bill's got to draw back, yeah, there's no reason not to.
Oh.
Honestly, that doesn't matter, because the clones were totally immune, so, like, you just, okay, well. Yeah, the assembly area was the card I was thinking of, so. And, yeah, so we'll see Greedo go away, and I think this is going to be P59 and anyone else, and just hope. Like, that's all Bill's got at this point. I mean, he'll drain for 4, like, but Sam's going to end up winning this by 20-ish. Unless Bill changes the math here, because he's got 21 down right now.
And 9 in hand, so...
Yeah. So, cloning cylinders fails. He doesn't have any dead non-uniques. This just doesn't look good for Bill. This is going to be, he's going to have his work cut out for him next game.
Mm-hmm.
And needing a big win with his light side, so we'll see what he busts out there. And Sam, conversely, just knows he needs to not lose by 20. All right, so...
Activating down to 1 tells me that he either is not doing the P59 play,
or he's just going to deploy P59 and let Sam come at him. Like, he may just be like, well, he's got to spend all his force to do what he needs to. So there went the assembly area from hand.
And the leadership from reserve.
Yep. So... I still don't know what Sam's cards in hand are, but I don't like lowering your differential too much. Because Sam's peeling off reserve. He's down to 18 cards down now. Like, 3 of those 4/4s he lost, he took from reserve, and I don't like that right now. Because I don't think Bill can turn the math the way he needs to, and I think Sam could just be keeping as much as he could in hand and just heavy drain and call it a day. So there's P59, which is good. And maybe Bill's trying to do the I'll shoot with P59, and then there's Velkin to bump up the drain. Like, I could see the shoot with P59 and hope to just leave one. Like, you shoot, you hit him, you cause 2 force, and then don't draw Battle Destiny. No escape to get back Greedo. All right. I mean, Bill is playing this very well to grind as much as he can. Like, I appreciate how he's doing this, and I like it, and I think he's doing a good job of it.
Yep.
So, I actually really like the Greedo down there, shoot one guy. Assuming he's just drawing some, so he's planning to react with Greedo. He must not like that Destiny. Must be a Destiny that will not hit. So he'll draw a couple. What?
I said in court, there's Destinies that won't hit?
I mean, they do exist in normal courts. This one's got a lot of 5s he's been drawing, so I'd like Stimpy to leave 3 there simply to grab, so he can grab an interrupt if Sam plays another, like, Rebel Ambush.
Yeah, I mean, you know that Sam has Cody in his hand, so Cody can go join the boys. Again, we haven't seen Anakin, we haven't seen Ahsoka. So, Bill putting a 5 back in and also being able to chance to shuffle his reserve deck next turn, which, you know, can be useful.
That might actually be why he's doing is put the 5 and then shuffle and hope.
Yeah, because you got to start pitching from hand at that point.
Yeah, you've only got 10 cards down. I mean, so it's 10 cards down for Bill with 6 in hand, 18 down for Sam with another 8 in hand, so Sam's up by 10 cards right now, just in total net.
Sam activated everything.
And he's going to drain him for 5. So let's see where Bill starts losing here and what he loses. So he loses Projective, Sense, and Barrier from hand, which makes sense. Barrier's not gonna help him. And a drain of 2.
And that Projective was the Destiny hit like the 3, so.
Yep. So now he's got a 5 sitting on top. As he loses Comm Scan.
And something special.
Yeah, so he's staying, well, I've got a 5 up here. I'm going to shoot somebody.
Well, the 3 would have hit last turn, but I just don't think that, you know, it made sense to battle into that.
Yeah, I mean, if you throw Greedo down, I think the thought would have been, if you throw Greedo down, you battle into him, you hit a guy, and then you don't draw Destiny, so he's got to leave the other guy.
Yep.
You cause the 2 force loss. Greedo probably soaks up the attrition.
Yeah, or...
And you're just hoping Sam doesn't have enough to really come back at you.
Yep.
And I think that would have been a bad hope, but it would have been probably his only hope.
Here's Cody, which is able to cancel the death.
Yep. Which is fine. I mean, you're kind of in the same position right now where you react with Greedo. And no guns still. That 1 is not a gun. So you're reacting with Greedo if he battles. You shoot Cody. And then you lose Greedo and hope you have a counter beat here. Like, you don't really have a counter beat with only 2 cards in hand and 9 force down.
And Sam really doesn't have to battle in this, right? Like, he can just say, okay.
Yeah, Sam can just say, fine, I'll stare at you. But, you know, at the same point, then now Bill's draining for 5 this turn. And that's going to start to add up for Sam pretty quickly because Sam's got to pay for his drains, where Bill does not. So if Bill can, you know, start getting that math down, I don't think he gets to the point where Sam can't drain him. Like, I think Sam's too far ahead, but it does start to sting.
We know the 2 cards in Bill's hand. We know one of them, Greedo.
Yeah.
And then the other question is if he has a gift, because he may be running 2 of them, can you save yourself 3/4 on a turn to kind of just buy yourself a little bit another?
Oh, there's the shuffle. I would not hate Bill grabbing that just to
grab something.
Yeah, to grab something, stop the 5.
Mm-hmm.
You're not playing barrier. You're not counting on another barrier. You don't care about that. Honestly, Rebel Ambush is the only other thing that would matter to grab.
Right.
And he missed the chance when that was impactful.
Yeah, and I think at this point, grabbing that isn't going to change the math in terms of diff, because if he's playing that in a battle, you're probably losing it anyway. So.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think I would have grabbed it anyways. That's just me. I'd have spitefully grabbed it because. Going fanfare to see what those 2 are and decide if he wants to deploy more or use those for his battle somewhere. Like, Cody's going to be an annoyance because it means he can't do much against him, but he's got 7 forests. That's enough for Greedo and someone if he wants to, just make a stand at the Camino Twix and go at him. But otherwise, it's just going to be drain for 5 and try and, grind Sam's cards down. So he's activating everything. So he says, all right, I'm not battling either.
Yeah. I mean, that tells me that he's probably going to try and deploy someone in front of one of the drains and hopefully draw into a second gift.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, I don't love not battling at the birthing center just because the Twix, just because you need to. I want to see that 2 force loss from P59. Like right now, that's actually important.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it becomes a net 1 because if Sam battles into you, he's going to retrieve with the objective. So,
and that's where it's kind of I'd like to see him battle. I'd like to see Bill start that battle.
Sam lost. Sorry about the mess, and a good blaster from reserve.
Sorry was from hand. He'd been sitting on that Sorry for a while.
Yeah.
So, which is.
And we just saw him lose this shuffle that he put back.
Oh, yeah. And Justin points out the birthing center, if he had any random dude, he draws 2 Battle Destiny there.
Mm-hmm.
Which would have been, solid to. Again, pulls in the, I think you start a battle, It's sneaky, Justin. I didn't actually know who you were, so as he tells us, it's his new Twitch name, Justin Desai 1000. I don't know who that is, but we'll see.
Because he has 1,000 victories.
Probably. He's all right. So everybody jumps off the barge. Are they all going to get?
So I imagine he's probably going to move some people over.
I don't hate that. Sam might not have another clone, which is where Ayla really shines.
Mm-hmm.
So Bill has recovered from being in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
Very, very well.
Yeah, he's doing what he can. So it's interesting because you can probably move Cad and Zam, but I don't think you can move Woof because you can't leave Vulcan by himself because Sam does have a 7-card hand. Again, so like broke a record. Anakin hasn't come down. We haven't seen Ahsoka with
I think you're moving everybody. The only reason Woof jumped off the sail barge was to move over. You are moving everybody, and you're saying the math doesn't work on trying to trade my drain of 2 for yours. Okay, he did not. He left Velkin there. I know he adds 1 at the barge. He
doesn't draw.
He can't be targeted by weapons, or he can't be targeted by lightsabers.
Right.
Sam plays the leadership. I feel like, again, you got to grab something. I would have liked to see the 5 grabbed simply to stop that 5 in play. I'd rather stop the 5 than the 4, but you got to grab something here, Bill. You can't. So, And he does have the force. He does have... Bill's got the Greedo to react with if Sam tries to try something at the barge, but, like, Sam's only got 6 cards in hand and only has 13 down. Like, what is he going to come down with that's big enough to be really scary for Velkin there? And we do see the grab on the leadership.
I wonder if Sam is grabbing General Jar Jar to come down and blow up P-59.
He's not, because he gets the verify.
Hey, I was trying to find a way to get Jar Jar.
I heard that, and I kind of dislike you right now just because of Jar Jar in general, but we'll let that pass.
Don't let Fatty hear that. Everyone should go catch Fatty's video about Jar Jar.
So Bill picks up a couple, leaving 2 force. Sam going Wisa just to have a 5. Like, that's... Sam wants to draw that 5. That's fine. That'll get him, you know, he'll kill a bounty hunter if he battles at the AC. And he'll probably kill 2 guys because he'll shoot 1 with Rex and then kill with attrition. Yeah, Bill is going to make this much closer than I think I expected. I thought he was going to lose by 20, and he's going to get this down to 10-ish by the time it's said and done, I think, which is very, very impressive. Yes. Like, Bill played this extremely well, and
he gives himself a puncher's chance in game 2, which is much of this matchup, from the start, probably favored Sam. I think that's all he's got for it.
So Sam only saved 2 force, or he only saved 2 for Destiny there, which tells me I don't think he's battling at the AC.
He's dropping a clone and not shooting with Brad.
Yeah, I guess that would be the option. That would be the other option. So we see Zuckuss and Mist Hunter going away from hand, and along with Blast Door controls. Those are effectively dead cards for Bill. That's the right play. So I think he's trying to figure out where to get Bill to commit Greedo. Like, Sam's going to start a battle somewhere. It's where is he going to commit Greedo? Because Greedo coming down in the AC, suddenly, without any weapons, Sam's deck isn't that scary. So
I think you take the shot, let Sam retreat here, and clear out the birthing center. And you're right, Greedo save at the AC is better.
Yeah, Greedo. You don't care about Greedo there. I don't think you. The only reason to play Greedo there would be if you want to contest and try and hold that, and I think you're okay with not holding that. So Sam just got a Commander Cody back. Yeah, I think that means Bill shoots a different clone.
I think you shoot Cody, wait to see what he draws, see if it's enough to clear both your characters, then just don't draw Destiny, because then that's another card he can't, recycle to the burden or to the cloning cylinder.
That's where I'm saying. And I think you just the cloning cylinders don't end up getting you a net force back. Oh, he is going with Greedo. Okay.
You must want to keep P59 around to keep shooting people.
And maybe that's just it. Is he's planning to next turn go, all right, P59 will shoot somebody. And if that's the case, then I do think you shoot Cody. So, like, he's got a Cody in hand, so another Cody can come down.
Yep. And then there's the Rebel Ambush again.
Yep. Which is the other, there are a bunch of cards I would have liked to grab. So he's not shooting Cody. He's going to shoot the Clone Trooper.
Which, if he hits him next turn, Cody has to be with 2 clones. So
yeah, and so this might be the play for next turn to do something fancy in there.
Yeah.
So Bill is really dragging this game out. My wife brought me a breakfast burrito to eat for breakfast as we slept in before I started streaming. And it's just sitting here making me smell delicious breakfast burrito that I haven't been able to eat because this game is just taking too darn long.
But, it's an exciting, fun game of Star Wars CCG.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
This has been spectacular.
Yeah.
And Justin, I don't know if Bill can win. I think it'll be very close.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Bill has made it insanely far, far closer than... Oh, cannot cancel... Oh, character destiny draws. Yeah, it's... Not battle destiny draws, so it's just cycling a 5. So 5 is Greedo. Like, all right, you lose Greedo, you don't care.
It does work on battle destiny, so...
Oh, yeah, so... But it doesn't matter because he's fully immune.
Yeah.
So it's a 5, so he gets the power,
Mm-hmm.
which is, again, he's just going to lose Greedo. Like, okay, this is all Greedo's here for. It really... Yeah. It cycles the 5, and that's fine. It's...
Yeah, and I mean, if you're Sam, you just march everyone over to the pit, right? Because
I think you have to.
Drain of 1.
Yeah, I think you have to. You march everyone to the pit. And so what stinks for Bill is he really would like to activate more because you know where that 5/5 is, but it's sitting right at the top. You only get to activate 2, which means you can't battle, shoot, wipe the birthing center both ways, and then still follow all your guys to the center. He battles for free, yeah, but he still is only activating 2.
Yeah, so, I mean, in that scenario, you could just walk Luke,
maybe just
Zam, or
leave Cad and hope. Yeah, I guess. Because Sam doesn't have a lot to come at you with.
I mean, you turn off Cad, fine. You don't really care about that at this point. You care about this in the match.
Rex is the guy he forfeits anyways. Like, Bill has played this very, very well. I mean, I keep, kind of reiterating that, but, like, this is... Sam is feeling it right now, and that's not... I think Sam, a couple turns back, was feeling very comfortable and kind of autopiloting the, okay, I'm just going to close this out and not need to win. Game 2 is, I believe, tomorrow at this same time. So I think Chris Schoenthal's on the commentary. Mm-hmm. So...
Yeah.
I mean, Sam's drying up. Sam needs to win. Like, honestly, at this point, Sam might be feeling that this is bad enough. He's going to take a drain of 5 here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to lose another 2 force to
and, I mean, if you're
the battle at the birthing center. Like,
yeah, if you're Bill this turn, I think only activating 2 does. It's fine.
Well, so Sam didn't move his guys out of the AC.
That's why
so activating 2 is totally fine here, yeah.
Okay. Just activating the 2. Well, 3. Because all you care about is hitting.
Drop. This is not the spot for a drop. I think Bill... I don't know that Bill thinks he can win, but I think Bill thinks he can activate, or he can drain even more. Yeah, I think he can activate 3, because I think he's still got 5/5 there. Court a mercenary to cancel Velkin's text. All right, that's...
Saves him a force, but the 5
mildly obnoxious. Like, it saves him a force and recirculates a card, so now he's only getting drained for 4. But then he's still going to lose another 2 to the P-59 shot. And he activated 1 more. I'm not sure what that...
You don't draw up this turn because you need to shoot. You need to shoot somebody. You're going to hit. So there's no incentive to drawing up this.
And actually, you're super happy to just take the battle here, shoot and hit a guy, cause 2 force. Whatever he draws for destiny, you just lose everybody. And
yeah, Sam gets the 2 force from hand. Fine, but there's no incentive not to make this play, right? It's not like he's going to lose on time.
No, you keep the pressure on. Because you also are close enough at this point.
And Sam lost from reserve deck.
You need to let Sam make a mistake. Sam's only got 7 cards down. Like, that's the other side of Sam can't deploy and drain now, really.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think you're okay with this outcome. Yep, we'll shoot a clone.
Doesn't matter which one.
Yep.
There's the cold feet, so we knew that was there. So it's the unknown of what is this.
What is this destiny? And I think Sam, honestly, like, I don't think Bill cares.
Right.
Like, if anything, honestly, if I'm Bill, I'm not positive I draw Battle Destiny here. I let him strand Cody there. You are okay with Cody, especially since Sam got another Cody back.
Yeah.
Like, I think you don't draw Battle Destiny. You just lose your guys and say, fine, Cody can sit at a completely useless site. Ooh, Justin agrees with my take. All right, well, that definitely means it's not a real Justin Desai account because I'm not that good. You did just lose the Cody. Okay. All right, so losing the Cody. Yeah, now you draw. I don't think there's... The only reason you wouldn't is to strand Cody.
Yep.
So there is the 5. So that'll kill... That'll wipe the site.
Yeah, depending... This should be...
So now the... tracking us to subtract 1, so he'll be able to...
Putting the card back.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. The clone... Yeah. The clone's hit, he's going to forfeit anyways. Now... Yoshi's only got 4 cards in hand. I can't imagine he's got enough. Ooh. That's not good.
You just lose. Well, this keeps Cody alive. Cody can't draw on his own, so he has to reinforce.
Yeah. He just loses Afra. Yeah, it actually means he loses 1 more force. As he's down 5 to the Annie. Whoa.
Bill won the battle.
That was
which turns off the drain bonus at Geonosis. So now that's just a drain of 1.
Yeah, that was not the way Sam wanted that to go in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be harder for him to get stuff going.
One off the clone cylinder, yeah, Greg. So he's going to draw Battle Destiny in.
But he's going to take 2 more from P59.
Assuming that Bill knows what that last card in his reserve is.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't, he just peels it to the drain of 1.
If he gets drained.
If he gets drained, yeah. That one was huge for Bill.
There's that Anakin I kept talking about.
Yeah.
Justin, the Dark Time was on top of full speed. Oh, yeah. So
he just drew the Dark Time. So even a Cody cancel won't prevent him from doing it.
Yeah. So
and he doesn't. I don't think he comes with
flip, fight, retrieve, clear. Like that is the line. Because the drain.
Yeah.
The drain will flip it.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill has made this a much better game than I was expecting. I'm really enjoying watching the end of this game and watching these guys figure out the right lines and watching in chat as folks are coming up with, different...
Yeah, so we know that the Destiny is going to be 5. It's quite a mercenary that he used to cancel that.
Yeah. So. Which is fine. Like, all right, so you kill P59. Like, I don't think Bill's... P59 will have shot 3 guys and cost Sam 6 force. Like, that's really good for Sam.
Yeah.
Or for Bill.
We have 12 minutes left on both sides, right about 13.
Yeah. The clock is fine. They're okay. So,
right, so Bill lost
Blast Door controls
from hand.
Yep.
Now he flips.
There's a Clone Trooper from hand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is he going to try and overflow P59 maybe? Like,
I mean,
he's
going to forfeit for 4. I mean,
yeah.
9 and a Destiny. I don't think he's going to get there.
Yeah, I don't think he gets enough there.
Because he has the Dark Time.
Yeah.
I had the same thought.
So I don't think we can. Chad asked if we can make the game table bigger. Not without eliminating some of the other stuff that we have up here in terms of like who's playing and the other stuff. That's a Dan.
Maybe we should just get rid of our faces so they can see the chat.
I have been told many times that I have a face for radio, but people keep wanting to see it, and I bought a webcam simply to make sure everyone got to see my smiling face this morning and not watch me eat a burrito.
Yeah, so there's the other clone from.
Yeah, so Sam is trying to go for the overflow. Like, we know Sam's going to draw 5, so he'll be at 12 there. I don't think he can overflow. P59 draws a 5. It can't be played with if he's got the dark time, so that puts him at 9 plus 4 forfeit. Puts him to 13. He's okay with that.
Pro play by Bill. He activated the one card he didn't know, so he knows it's going to be 5/5.
So there's Gen Armor. Gen 1 Armor always holds up from hand just to add 2, but the 5 will still hit.
Yep.
So Armor plus 2, a 5 still gets him because he adds 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's see where this goes.
Yeah, Greg's saying the one card that,
So dark time to prevent the stuff being canceled before the battle gets started.
That gets Sam back up to 8.
Yeah. No, we saw yesterday, he's got this close enough that he just needs to be able to go into next game tomorrow morning and just, whoever loses this game needs to go in and just say, I just need to win. I mean, we saw that yesterday with Chris Werfs versus Brad Kipple.
Mm-hmm.
Werfs lost game 1 by 4, but went into game 2 and just, well, it's 4, I can win this, and he took it down with ISB versus Saga.
Yep.
So, all right. So Sam's going to get some retrieval stuff going on here. Get him a couple cards back. He peeks at we know it's a 5 there. Takes a card into hand. And spends the 1 to retrieve it. So, which means he can't start a battle in the AC, although I don't think he planned to. Like, I think the AC is just those guys sort of staring at each other because neither one of them want to do anything. So Sam does not retrieve.
He wants to move either Ayla or Yoda over in front of the sail bar.
Yep. So P59 taking the pot shot at the clone trooper. Should be a 5 here.
Yep.
Zoink! And there's 2 more force.
Oh,
that was big.
Yep.
So that was big to save him those 2 force and recycle that 5. That was solid.
Yep.
Well played by Sam, having that one, know that was going in. Yeah, Scum would be crazy if he had it in hand, but he's already lost 2 of them. I don't think he's got a 3rd one in there, so here's the Destiny of 5.
Yep.
And Bill should draw a Destiny of 5, and he'll lose P59, and that's it.
Yep.
And Sam will lose the 2 clone troopers. Is that Graham Neal watching a stream? Holy cow. That's a name from the past. How's it going, man? So Graham was a local player with me for years and years. Great guy. Awesome to see him coming back and seeing what's going on. So yeah, I think we see a couple clone troopers die here. Or, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be 2 guys, and it's going to be P59. And then, yeah, he's got to move someone in front of Velkin and hope. Oh, just Cody, because Cody forfeits for 5.
6.
Okay, well, enough to cover the 5, which is all that mattered.
Hey, my job was to correct you on the chance you said something wrong.
Fair enough. We'll fix that in post. A whole lot of fixing in post going on here.
Mostly from me.
No, I've definitely said some stupid things as well. So, yeah, I think you move Yoda out
Yeah, Yoda's probably the best candidate.
Yoda's fully immune. Like Ayla, if Bill's got a guy, he could theoretically go and do the just pop a 5 against Ayla.
Yeah, but I mean,
and kill her.
Yeah, who haven't we seen that would come up to?
Yeah, it's
everyone.
Bill's got 2 cards left in hand.
Yeah,
like I don't know what he's doing here. So
I'm trying to think of what other aliens we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Actually,
I mean, you do battle.
Justin makes a good point too. If you battle into Rex here, if he loses Rex, he pings to Zam, which doesn't sound like much, but actually is a lot. Like, all that stuff, and the Battle and Weapon Destiny draws are -1. Like, you might not get shot by Rex.
Right.
So.
And we don't know what that top card of Sam. Well, Sam's going to lose some here.
Yeah, Sam's going to lose 3, so he's losing that top card no matter what.
Yep.
Bill has played so well to get this as close as he has. Bill has, but I hope Bill watches this replay just to hear how effusive our praise has been.
And Sam has played this very well too. Right?
Yeah.
Like he's made the right plays in early games. He went wide to stabilize. He just didn't have enough answers to go to Bill's play of going to both 2-0s. So.
Yeah. No, they have both played very, very well. I think Bill, we're giving a little more credit to. No. My dog also smelled the breakfast burrito as he got out of his thing. This is the first game. The second game is tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern Time, and I believe Chris Schoenthal has the commentary there.
So we know it's 5-5. I don't see him battling into Yoda at the sail barge. I mean, there's no
reason to battle into Yoda. I think you drain for 3.
Yep.
Honestly, if you have a dude, I don't hate battling into Rex and Ayla. Just to get the ping to force him to lose, because I think they're both leaders, aren't they? Or is it just... No. So Rex is a lead. Rex is a leader, but then you force him to lose Ayla, and that is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you're okay with that, as he just loses another Ayla from hand.
So he lost an impressive, most impressive, and quite a mercenary from reserve, and an Ayla from.
So we see him just move Woof over. I don't hate the position Bill is in here.
Right. Because
Sam's only got 3. Sam's only got 6 force.
Right.
He can only pay to drain for so long.
Yeah. So he's going to activate everything. He's going to pay to drain for 2.
2, yep.
And he's now back. I mean, the benefit of Sam battling there is there's a high probability he wins that battle, right? And it flips Sam back to the 7 side. Here is Ahsoka. So,
okay. So Ahsoka just versus Probot, but he can't start that battle.
No. So he's not going to retrieve.
So he blocks that drain.
Mm-hmm.
And probably doesn't overflow Probot. He just blocks that drain. Which is good. I mean, he's down to 6 cards total. He's going to lose a... I'm curious where this ends up. I almost want to see Sam draw that card just to see if he's got an option for something. I think Bill's battling for 3. He might not activate.
He may not. I mean, he could battle...
Drain for 1, you battle in the AC.
The on the cylinder can deploy to Ayla for... Is it free? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Or it can go back up Ahsoka. Fine, you don't care.
well, he's in draw, so yeah, the
Okay.
Clone Trooper, yeah. Bill is...
I think you know it's 555. That's his reserve.
Yeah. So... River. My dog was apparently trying to eat the leftover cat food. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, so, Justin in the chat saying, Bill by 3 anymore, it gets trickier because, that drain is effectively turned off. You have to battle into Ahsoka and kill her because you don't want Sam to battle into you and retrieve.
You battle into Ahsoka and count on it just being a wipe, and you don't like that because you lose the drain of 2, but you...
And if you win this battle or the battle with Ayla, you flip Sam back.
Yeah, and that's actually what you're trying to do right now is win that and flip, because then it's only a drain of 1. So we see the drain of 1 at Nalhada.
Mm-hmm.
So Bill only left 1 card in reserve, so he's only battling
checking
in 1 spot.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a surprise. I think I would have liked to see him battle at the AC and cancel. You blank Ayla's immunity. There's a free 5. Like, it's one more 5 in reserve for Bill, just to draw nothing but 5s.
There's still another 6 floating in his deck. I can't remember if it's going to be the 2nd card down or the 3rd.
Yeah,
I lost track of Sam's deck a turn ago.
Does Sam still have that Anakin floating in his deck? Or did he lose it? That's the one he really doesn't want to randomly draw. Like, that's the card he does not want to see right now.
He hasn't lost it from what I can.
Okay. I mean, he's going to swing at the Probot.
He lost it a while ago. He lost it in that battle when he drew it for the Destiny.
All right. So Bill's figuring out here. Bill's not battling.
Bill went to move and didn't battle.
I don't love that play.
Because the ping now, because
I would have
battleground.
He needed to battle Ahsoka unless his destiny was bad.
Even still, I mean,
you need to battle Ahsoka to avoid the ping,
right?
And avoid that clone trooper coming down with Ahsoka is bad now. So
Bill successfully activated it, but
yeah, I don't. But he's going to get drained for 2 now, potentially. So Sam is also looking
to check
his deck. Yeah, I think it'll be Sam by, it might be more than 4. So I don't see Sam necessarily losing
1-4.
Okay, that's not what Sam wanted to see.
No, because it's a 50-50 chance of killing Probot.
Yeah, because Probot's got some immunity. Like, that would have been...
you just swing and kill him then.
What's his armor? His armor 3. Yeah, then you swing and kill him, but then you lose the battle for sure. And you lose the drain bonus for next turn. So Bill loses a 3 off the top and a 5 off the top. He doesn't have enough to pay to drain at the pit.
Which might have been what,
Yeah, leaving the pit was fine. I guess that might be why I didn't love him. Okay, so he's got the 4 there. Bill's telling everyone in chat and us. Thank you, Bill. So, do you just battle the Probot and call it a wipe? Like,
no, he just moved him over. Or no, we're still in deploy.
Yeah, he's still in deploy. He just dropped the clone from the birthing center.
During your deploy phase, your
clones may move from a site to a site you occupy. That's the card I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So. There's another clone in there, so Ayla will add a Battle Destiny. That's actually why I would have liked to see him battle there last turn. And go, fine, I'll lose Zam, and you'll lose Rex or Ayla. So no retrieval here for Sam. The 4 means he's drawing a 10, so he can't lose the battle. I don't see Bill having any way to ping a card off here.
I mean, you could drain 1, battle into Ayla, and because you know that the clone's only going to forfeit for 5, so if he loses Rex, then you do the Zam King, but otherwise you just, you know.
Yeah, but I almost think you have to make that play. So he loses Probot, which is fine. Sam loses someone, which is fine. Probably the clone, just to throw him on the cylinder.
Yeah.
I think you have to try and grind him out at the AC. Like, I think you battle
then you turn you want to. Now Sam's going to draw 2 Destiny there because he has 2 clones.
Yeah, but they're -1 each from Woof. Right. So, and you know one of them's a 4. So he's going to draw a 4 and a random card. Yeah, that 0 space is hurting Sam here a lot. That Stinger at Nalhutta that's just sat there for forever is bad.
No, and that's a great point in chat. They say, this is why match play can be so fun, is because, like, I'm sure some of us would have just said, all right, you got this, and it flipped. But I've heard Joe Olson say this in a couple of his streams and something else. These end of game scenarios where you just have to think through the lines to grind out as many points of damage as possible. It's a way to get better, and it's something I've been focusing on, like not giving up my online games in particular, and just try to grind it out as much as possible. So.
Yeah, no, it definitely is the way to improve. So. Now, theoretically,
I'm not dropping Joe Olson. I watch his videos. On the PC's Twitch stream or Joe's own Twitch stream. But I've also talked to other people like Justin and Chris Kelly, Drew, Tessling, B-Fred, Greg, Charlie. The amount of just great people that are wealth of information that we'll sit there and talk to you about this game because it's great. So
Carl's just name dropping everybody
except here.
Okay, so Bill just draws a couple. I
don't
like any of that. I don't understand.
I mean,
I guess he's just doing that and then taking the ping of 1 from the objective and calling it a game and saying he got him to 4.
By 4.
Yeah, I guess, and it cuts down on the cards and lost. I think he. No, he's not. He's okay. I don't know what that thought process was.
If not, he takes the 1 from the ping, and Sam just drain, just pays 3 to drain. Well, no.
Drain for 2, so Bill's going to live with 1 card left alive.
And I mean, Sam will retrieve 1, but it goes into and it can't be anything he puts back. This doesn't change the math at all.
Yeah, but I think if Bill would have battled, he potentially could have ground him out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that Dark Time is cute, but it doesn't...
I mean, well, I guess this buys Bill a turn, and he gets it down to 3.
Yeah. But I think he would have gotten there anyways. Like, I think if he'd have started the battle, I don't think he loses anything by starting the battle.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. I think he would have done better
with... Thomas Joe is doing OnlyFans. I don't know anything about that.
So, I mean, Joe does have a lot of fans, but I don't think that's where we're going with this. I don't really see anything for Sam here. Like, Sam's not starting a battle here, I don't think. Not with no battle destiny. Bill needed 1 more force loss to cause 1 more force loss, and he would have ended up being able to grind this out. But he got it so close that
I hope people
tomorrow's
watch
going to be
the Twitch replay of this so they can get the spicy comment that Justin just put in the chat that I'm not going to read. That's a pretty good one.
The chat, shockingly enough, we don't have
Kyle
chat feeding through.
It right back up, so well played.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. So while this one's wrapping up, just a tip of the cap to both.
So Sam just drew that 1 card as well. So I don't understand Bill activating that 1. Unless he's just going to draw it. He's drain for 1 and then draw it. I don't see anything in there. Like I said, I wish he would have been battling earlier. I think that was the... I think he had a shot at this game at the end, but he's going to end up... Oh, he went with the revert. So he left the force. Okay. That was... I think we're going to see a battle at DC. I don't think it matters, but...
No, it's for funsies.
Yeah. It's a try and ping the...
Yep. Fight like men. I love it.
Yeah. So we'll cancel her immunity, which is fine. You're going to draw a 5. It's
Justin is pointing out, and, Sam could be, tired to make a mental mistake and accidentally lose Rex, but I don't see that happening.
Even if he does, it doesn't matter. He activates his 3, pays 3 to drain for 2, and says thanks for playing. Like,
if he lost Rex, then Sam.
Oh yeah, then Sam would lose 2, and that would be it. But I don't think that is happening. I think he just loses Ayla here, and so he draws a 2.
And a 5.
And a 5, which is
the
7.
Lisa from earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
That Lisa actually saved him the game.
Yeah.
Because that 2 force, if he'd had to lose that 2 force, that would have been it.
Yeah, so the 4 is just going to be the clone trooper. So the odds of Sam accidentally clicking on Rex are pretty low.
Yeah, I don't foresee Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Bill just calls it. So Sam wins by 3 with 41 and 35 in loss pile. So it's really, tomorrow's game is going to be all about who wins. That was...
Which, if you're Bill, that's like just such a great play to make going into tomorrow's game an actual game, right?
Yeah.
Without such a huge uphill climb. And, that's not a knock on Sam. Sam played great, right? This was just 2 really good players going at it in a matchup that I think both kind of went off script a little bit in different points of the game, but it was just such a good and well played game.
Yeah, no, I think Bill played insanely well in going completely off script once he lost Scum twice and seeing what was going on, and then Sam responded correctly and appropriately. I think they both played outstanding. This was a heck of a fun game to watch. Thank you everybody who watched with us. Thank you, Carl, for streaming with us. I know we've seen in chat we got another game today at 2 Eastern, which is Dylan versus Joe. And then they may play both their games, and then we've got Drew Lichtenstein versus Pistone tonight, starting at 8 Eastern. This is going to be a whole bunch of Star Wars today for all the people who are watching. I mean, we got 30 viewers on here right now, which is super cool.
Yep.
And thank you all for watching. Again, thank you, Carl, for streaming. I hope you guys tune in at 2 o'clock Eastern for Timo versus Joe. I believe that's going to be on Bill Kafer's stream. Potentially, I'm sure the info, I know James is going to do a great job of getting all that info out there for everyone. So, awesome. Thank you all for coming. We will call it a day here.
All right.
Have a good rest of the week, guys.